I think COVID has had people imagine their last days and start to plan for those last days sooner than they would have. We didn't know you would cough on a Monday, end up in the hospital on a Wednesday, and you never came home. And so people started thinking, maybe I can plan differently because I don't know when my last day will be here. And how can I help my family prepare for my last breath?
A death doula is somebody who does all of the non-medical care and support of the dying person and the family or the circle of support through the process. So when people are healthy, we also help them complete end-of-life plans, comprehensive end-of-life plans. When somebody knows what it is that they're going to be dying of, we help them have the most ideal death for themselves under the circumstances. And then after a death, we help family members wrap up affairs of their loved one's life. Do you want whiskey or tequila, or no drinking? Or do you want everybody in black? Or are people supposed to wear colors? Do you want a celebration of life, or do you want a more somber church ceremony? Who's going to be able to get into your accounts after you die? What happens to your money? What happens to your possessions? Do you care what gets thrown out? There's just a litany of things that we should be preparing for when we're still healthy. Those of us that are drawn to this work are largely drawn to it because of a strong hold, a strong foundation of empathy and compassion that say that when people are in the toughest, most intimate and vulnerable times of their lives, they deserve support through that process. And also, many of us that do this work are really enlivened by the work itself. We're generally pretty joyful and lively humans. I think it's impossible to come that close to death consistently and not really take the invitation into life that it provides.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you like this video, check out these other videos from USA Today to stay up to date with all the latest news.